Hello everyone, and it's me again, the most hated reviewer. How do you become the most hated reviewer? By the way, that's not my name, it's on Snare. But anyway, let's get past that. I call it the most hated reviewer because all of these television reviews are gonna be about my favorite show in the world, Dusty's Trail. Let's hear it.
Let's follow the path.
Stop it. Anyway, and so here's another one. I guess the sequel. Insert picture. That was awesome. Anyway, so I did some more research on this forgotten thing, and it turns out in the last episode I said it only has 8 episodes. It actually has 26, and the character which I like, which is played by Janine Riley, is Lulu McQueen. So that's pretty much all these reviews are about. But for today I thought I'd give you a bit of background story and then just basically use it as an excuse to show more of her. Anyway, I did some research, and I also found out that I thought the guy from Gilligan's Island, Bob Denver, was in it, but it's just a guy who's looks like him, similar build and similar voice. It may be, and I've only been told this from the internet, John Denver, which wasn't in Gilligan's Island. I have found out also that it's maybe made by the same people as Gilligan's Island, or it's a cheap rip-off. I haven't gone that in-depth yet, and also with more research it just got more complicated because also it isn't fully defined under genre, so it's either silly slapstick western, sitcom, or comedy western. No one will define it because not many people like it. Anyway, for today's episode, it's pretty much based around the dim-witted guy which we saw in the last episode doing this.
Oh boy, a telegraph! I mean a real telegraph! What's a telegraph?
And in this episode he's got a bag of loot on his hands, and I'll show you some of the attempts to get this bag of loot. So here's a compilation, if you will.
Now just hold steady while I give that chain a whack.
Did you break it?
Please, I got to see what's in that pouch. What's in that pouch?
Okay, take a look.
Ooh, men! Put it in the bucket.
Ugh, that's gooey.
So yeah, some silly ways of trying to get his bag of loot. Anyway, but later on in the episode, a full badass comes in to just, he fucks shit up. He doesn't fuck around. He's getting that bag of loot, and there ain't no stopping him, and he does shit like this.
Ouch. Me?
You know what happens to people who lie to me?
And if you think that's hardcore, then the guys try to trick him, all the characters of the show, and they all have their own spin-off, like saying stuff like, oh, I've got the bag of loot, goes into a story of them and how they procured the bag of loot.
Still, he struggled. So, I struck my crowning blow. I split open the pouch with my scissors and took it to my wagon.
Does this for a little bit, then we get to the end, and Dusty, who's the main character, who could be Bob Denver or John Denver, unsure, and he goes to give him the bag of loot, but double crosses him. Oh, this is a good one.
Just a minute. I got the loot.
You. Oh, no, not again. You're lying to save your buddy's life.
Yeah, that's right, but I knew when you found that courier and he didn't have the pouch that you'd be back here, and I slit the pouch open and I got it.
No more of your stories, just get it. Over.
All right, get his gun, Dusty, get his gun!
Oh, he got him good. He owned him. Oh, but then it's just a big, you think he's going to be the hero and knock him out, but not. Sheriff rocks up and saves the day.
Now what are we gonna do with him?
I'll take him.
I'm Lieutenant Conway from Fort Hale. We got your message, and I come after this pouch.
So, you're thinking, okay, bit cheesy. totally cheesy. Can't get much cheesier than that. Yes, you can, with a lame off joke right at the end. So here, I'll leave you with the last joke of the... Oh my God, just watch it.
Dusty, we'll round up the teams. We can get started.
Anything you say, Mr. Callahan.
Don't forget to fill the water buckets.
Anything you say, Mr. Callahan.
Why do you keep saying anything you say, Mr. Callahan?
Because I'm very grateful to you. And anything you say is okay with me. I just don't want to hear those 5 words again.
5 words.
Guard this with your life.
Go get the water, will you? Now I'm worried about my life.